Hey loves, welcome back to my space. If you're new here, thank you so much for dropping by. If you're in OG, I see you. So welcome to this space. As you can see on your screen, I'm doing another DIY. So today I'm going to play around with wires. Just to be honest, from what the dimension of the video, you can already tell that this wasn't a YouTube video. It wasn't supposed to be on the YouTube space. But who am I? So I was doing a DIY with wires and a pendant. This a wood, a bone pendant. It was my old earring, so I decided to revamp this earring. And the reason as to why I'm using wires is because recently or lately I've been learning how to do accessories or creating accessories. If you know me, you already know that I have a very specific type of accessory that I do, but I create my own accessories. This time I decided to venture into customizing accessories and selling them specifically for friends who feel like I have cute items. Yeah. So today I'm just using this bone to create a whole new creation by wrapping. So as you can see from your screen, I'm just wrapping. I've cut two pieces of wire, then I've started wrapping them around this bone so that I can have a unique earring. So as I mentioned, this bone was an old earring that I'm just revamping. So yeah, you start at the middle for this specific design. So I came up with the design that I wanted to have for my earring, and I decided to create it. So as you can see from here, with the pliers, I'm going to create spirals. So when it comes to creating or DIYing your own accessories or creating your playing with wires, that is brush wire, I feel like spirals are the first thing that you're going to learn. So what I'm doing at the moment is just creating a spiral around the bone. Like I'm just um, turning that wire into a spiral. A spiral design. Again, if you're learning to do this uh, brass thing, spiral will be the first things that you'll learn. And then the second one that you're going to learn is a pin eye, how to create a pin eye. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I decided to leave this video on YouTube because, or on this space, because this is the first video I'm creating. So I can call myself a self-taught. However, I have skills and knowledge from my sister. I have a sister of mine who's called Elena, and Miss Elena used to create. She has been doing accessories and other skills. She has been giving these skills to children from disadvantaged. Hey Lord. Or anyway, she has been teaching kids and women, empowering women and other kids on creating such things on these skills. So on my end, when she started doing this, on my end, I just took it as a hobby. So she gave us a few lessons, and for me, it was a hobby. So I never paid a lot of attention to it. And Miss Elena, at the moment, I want to venture into creating accessories. So I'm going to come back to you. Please welcome me with open arms. Yeah. Please welcome me. I need those skills now more than ever. I'm sorry I joked about it before when you're teaching. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to do accessories for myself. So if you have ever seen me with a piece that you ever thought it was cute and you wanted it, just let me know. Let me know. I'm going to create it for you finally. Finally, I'm going to commercialize these skills. So if you ever saw a piece that you liked or you loved, let me know. I'm going to create it for you. Yeah. I know people will judge me because for me personally, I wear one piece of earring. I never do a pair. So that's why you can say it's one here actually. I don't do a pair. But for you, if you do a pair, I'll create it for you. So not to worry. Just let me know, yeah? So for this earring, after wrapping one end and doing spirals, we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So we're just trying to balance them so that we don't have one-sided spiral and the other one with straight wires. But again, you can be creative as much as you like. You're not limited. That is the goodness about creating or doing your own DIYs. You're not limited to creativity, so you can be able to do anything you want. And for this one, I started this skill with the light wire. That's why you can see me folding it using my arms without any struggle because the wire is super, super light. And I feel like this is the best one for your earrings because you'll not feel that heaviness on your earrings. So here it's me just being creative, trying to be creative and trying to create more spirals. Yeah. So I know you're wondering, why do I have so many pliers? One of them is a straight one, and the other one is a round-eyed pliers. So the one that I have at the moment, the one that I'm holding on my hand is they call it round nose, yeah, round nose pliers. So it enables you to create anything you're twisting or whatever, it helps. Yeah. So for me, I'm using that to create the spirals. And yeah, I know you can be able to create big spirals from this, but for me, because it's a single earring and I didn't want to have complicated design, so that's why I'm cutting the wires to that level so that when I twist, they don't come so big. Yeah, they're not so big. This one, it has a flat nose. So the flat nose enables you to create, to make sure that the spirals zinaka zimeshikana vizuri. Zimeshikana vizuri. I don't know, but yo, learning how to make spirals, there's something about learning how to make spirals because a lot of the DIYs that I've tried with the spirals, there's that satisfying feeling when you see a spiral has come into completion. It's amazing. I don't know how to explain that feeling, but it's amazing. Yeah. So the reason I decided, as to why I decided to bring this video into this space on YouTube is because, as I mentioned, it's the first thing that I'm doing. I'm creating this from the comfort of my home using a recycled bone, just revamping an old earring. So I thought, why not bring it into YouTube, place it here so that when I become a master of spiral or when I become a master of creating this, I'll have something to look back and feel like, I did, or I've come a long way. And you know what? There's no harm into having memories. Yeah. So this is a way of me keeping memory of the first earring that I made. And yeah, I'm going to be placing a lot of videos here. Once I create something and I feel like, I love it, I'm going to make sure that I drop it here. So we're going to learn together. I'll be learning and at the same time giving you tips and teaching you the things or the skills that I'll be learning from this experience or this new journey that you're venturing into. Yeah. So yeah, you can see there's nothing much we've been doing on this video apart from creating spirals, right? Yeah, so we just make sure that the wires are sitting well on that bone. And the goodness about these wires, I mentioned, it's a light wire, so it's placing itself visually, like, yo, you can tell. So once you're done with this, that's it. You can wrap all the way down to the end of that bone. You can create your own design. As I mentioned, you're not limited to anything. Just be creative. So for me, I'm done. I just created that four spirals and wrapped the wire around that bone or the pendant, and you're done. So now, from what you can see, as I mentioned, it was an old earring. Yeah, so that means that it had a hole somewhere. So this is where I'm bringing them together. The spiraled wire that I've created and the pendant, I'm going to join them together at the top. And what is the best thing to use to join? A hook, earring hooks. You can be able to buy ready-made hooks from the store because they do have, or you can be able to be creative on this video as I did on my end. Yeah. So on my end, I did not have the ready-made. So I decided I'm going to find myself a hook by using the same wire that I used to do the spiral. It's super light, so it's not going to be heavy on your ear. And you can file it so that it's not sharp. And again, it's easy to twist. So you can be able to create the size of hook that you want. And they don't rust. The good thing about brass, they don't rust. And for me, the experience that I've had so far, I've never experienced any reaction on my earring or my skin because of this brass wire. But if you have sensitive ears, you already know the type of hook that you use. So you can be able to search for that hook from any accessory store or any beadwork store that you know. Yeah. So if you ever have any irritation on your skin, make sure that you know before you try this. Yeah. So for me, I've never had any irritation on my skin, so I'm going to use the brass wire, and here I'm just trying to create that hook. And the best thing about hook, it's just kaki tutu. There's nothing big about it. It's just twisting the wire to make it look like a hook, and voila, you're done. That's it. There's nothing much. So once I inserted the hook, I twisted at the bottom from where the hole is. I made sure that I twisted so that it can have a dimension, or you can be able to differentiate between the wire that ilianza huko chini and the wire that you're joining up here. Isikae nikaa tu the same wire, or ni kama tu umevuruta kutoka hapo chini ukaingiza ikakuwa ukakunja ikakuwa hook. No, you're just going to make sure that you twist it to make a curve, and then make sure that you twist it again at the bottom to make it stand by itself. Yeah, so it has a difference between the one that you added. So I've just done the twist there, and then I'm going to add the hook so that it can have that difference in dimension. And with that, we have revamped our earring. We have created our very, very first earring. So watch out for the next projects that I'll be doing. Stay tuned, because as I mentioned, with this one I'm going to create a lot. And if you ever see me with a piece, you can shop from my shelf, that is Leakage Touch. Or if you ever see me with a piece on my body or nimevaa kwa mwili, don't feel shy. You can shop from my body. Tell me, I need this earring, I need this type of ring, and I'll make sure that if I'm not going to sell you, leave you with what I have, I'm going to create you a piece exactly the same. Yeah. So you can shop. If you see me with something amazing, let me know. I'm going to create that for you. If you have a design that you want me to try, let me know. I'm open to trying. We are going to try. So in this space, we always do DIYs and everything that revolves around my life. So we are going to try everything. So let me know if you like this type of videos. So we're done with that earring, and this is the masterpiece that we just created. As you can see, we just did a whole new creation. And I love how it came out, because this one, I'll wear them, I'll misuse them. So guys, that is all for today. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye. I love you guys.